Why, look at that. I'm actually on time tonight. 9 o'clock on the dot. Man, this world must be coming to an end if I'm on time. Wow. All right, let me play a couple of my promos. Let me see if I have. Oh, hey, Bobby, how you doing? I forgot you can add yourself.
Uh-oh.
I can hear your fan.
There's your problem. All right, here we go. I had to reroute.
Yep, I can hear your fan. Is that like
Yeah,
that's your air conditioner, right? I guess right there.
it's a fan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear it. That's all right. We need that. I don't know what is your temperature today. Hi, Julie. How you doing?
It's 60 degrees.
Oh, you don't need a fan on now.
I still do.
Let's see,
Yeah.
what is it? It's Oh, right now here it is 35 degrees,
All right.
and now my heater is working, but I don't know that you can hear it on this microphone.
No, I don't think so.
But you hear it on my digital recorder. When I do the recording, you can hear that fan
Yeah,
blowing
I'm
too.
still yet. I'm still yet to review the one you sent me. So I might do that afterwards if I can't remember.
Okay, go ahead and play the 1 year anniversary first for
No, we're gonna
Maureen.
no. We gotta do it the other way around. We gotta do like the intro, then
Oh yeah,
the
okay, all right.
end.
However you got to do it. Yeah, just
Yeah,
go ahead
here
and
we
play.
go.
All right.
Oh,
Hey, how you doing?
I always miss that ending. I always try to say something right when he's saying that, but of course you can't hear me because my mic is muted, which is a good thing.
yeah.
Uh, I like that little promo. That's a good job that Anthony did. That was courtesy Anthony Simonelli. When I first said his name, when I first interviewed him, the very first time I called him Simonelli. Like, remember the old car wax commercial, Simonize?
Yeah.
And so I called him Simonelli, and of course that wasn't right.
Yeah.
But
Are
we all
you
laughed.
still with YouTube Premium, or do you had to give up Premium?
No, I'm on premium as far as I know. They
Oh, okay,
charge
because
me.
if you're still on Premium, it'll be a different browser, but once you get it right, it will be easy peasy. So you can keep on using Chrome. But when you click on that YouTube app, like you can actually access the web app, it'll launch it in that other browser instead of Chrome. If you're gonna have problems with
Oh,
Premium or ad blocking.
Okay. I don't have any trouble with ads or ad blocking or anything like that. With premium, I don't have any ad issues that I know of. I noticed that has helped since I paid whatever it costs to have premium. But I don't have, like when you'd watch a documentary, for instance, and it's on YouTube, and you want to watch the documentary, you don't want to have ads in the middle of the show, or you're getting right to the good part of the show, and then all of a sudden an advertisement pops up, right?
Yeah, I just don't like it if it's in the middle of a meditation
Yeah,
or
that
if,
too. Exactly. Yep. So I paid a small fee, $10, whatever it is, for the premium. Might be a little more now. I know
oh
the uh,
well,
I know the Paramount Plus went up to $12.81 a month now.
and I think everything is definitely going to be going up
But
as
why? Why? Okay, they don't. It's not like they have to drive the film to the studio to play it on the internet. You know what I mean? They already have it. They don't have to drive it anywhere. Doesn't cost anything to take it anywhere. You know what I mean?
yeah, just like once you got a movie made, you really don't. As I always say, we do not need movie theaters today.
Yeah, we talked about that before. Yeah, I
Yeah,
kind of agree with that. We talked about that when I was driving, I think. So
yeah,
I mean, I kind of don't like I don't like going to the movie theater anyway after some of the shootings that we've had in different theaters and things,
yeah,
and
yeah,
recently with some of the gun violence at public places, it's really difficult to go anywhere. Um, but I still go places. I drive across country to certain events where I know that most people, if they do have a gun, they're normal people. They're not psychotic people, and things like that.
yeah.
And
And
that's
they
a
got
whole
that
other.
license to conceal carry.
Yeah. So I mean, we have responsible people that have guns. Like if I go to the Gold event in Ohio this next year in September, that's way down the timeline. Though if I decide to do that, but I mean, there I know people have guns there, and of course they're on a private campsite and they have the right to carry, which most of them have licenses anyway. So it doesn't make any difference. I think they all have the gun license to carry. So that way they can protect their, cars and everything else. And everybody's just one big happy family. Nobody's trying to hurt anybody though. And
Yeah,
so we're all getting along just fine. So
yeah.
I don't remember
Um,
I don't remember one time when I was at a gold event that we had any trouble with anyone getting into a fight, about an argument or anything like that. We're just one big happy family on a camping trip, basically.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
It's a whole lot better situation. And trust me, there's guns there on a camping trip. Okay. Hunting guns and other things. So
as long as they're hunting deer, the better.
yeah. Yeah, that opened yesterday, I think, for us. Yesterday or this weekend. Is it tomorrow, maybe? So the poor deer on the commercial in there talking about all the safety stuff you have to go through in the training and everything like that. Then they show a deer in the spot, and like, oh, don't shoot the, you feel sad for the deer,
Yeah,
even though we hit him on the road, like it's nothing. But you don't want to see the deer get shot either.
yeah. Um,
Uh,
I mean, hitting the deer by accident could be tragic,
yeah.
and so like, especially whenever you get hit by that bird and stuff, that
Yeah.
was still cute. And
I'm lucky it wasn't one of those big buzzard things, man. That would have been crazy.
or a hawk.
Oh, yeah, hawk or buzzard, either one are big. Or we even have eagles here that I've seen.
Have you ever had owls?
I have seen an owl before. Yeah, we have them here. So they don't seem to be very big until you're like right up on them, and then they're huge.
Oh yeah,
That's what's kind of weird about owls. Hey, Oopie, how
yeah.
you doing?
Hey, what's up, Boopy?
All right, so
That was the most greatest AirPods listening reveal parties that we ever had. The one with the new Beatles.
yeah, well, see, what was interesting was I was talking to Amanda this morning, and I said when I was doing my show and I was playing my Amazon Music, right? And I don't have any control on what they play on the random selection, And then it just they just play whatever they want to play, and that happened to be one of the songs that popped up right at the end of the show. Like, well,
Hmm.
sorry about that. I couldn't help that one. But it was
Yeah, it
fine.
happens.
It was fine.
Well,
Amanda
yeah,
did
we'll
a
get to that core reading and mental telepathy in a moment. But you remember on Sunday, whenever YouTube was having some issues,
what now?
you remember Sunday, um, um, uh, remember Sunday, whenever YouTube was having some problems?
Oh yeah.
The mainstream media
Oh, talking about the yeah,
was was more focused on the Sunday ticket part of
right,
YouTube since they're contracted to play the NFL games via Sunday ticket instead of focusing the rest of YouTube that is not Sunday ticket.
right. And I wasn't Sunday ticket
And
one.
I didn't have problems watching one of the premiere videos, but in the chat of the premiere video, they were reporting technical difficulties.
Well, Oopie's
Yeah.
asking if we want to have a reading.
I'm going to have to take a hard pass on that movie.
You don't want to join in on that one? Come on. What are we
I
supposed to
mean,
do?
I'm not supposed. I mean, okay, so you got to pick a card at random. You got to try to. You got to send me the card probably in my head. I got to try to guess it. And let's just stick with a regular rating, okay, Ubi? I I'm not that
Well,
confident.
let Julie play that game, nerd. Oopie, she's more of the remote viewer of the crowd. Um, Julie is actually very talented at the remote viewing. Trust
Yeah.
me. And let me see here. We got one person watching on Facebook. I don't know if that's my friend that I was chatting with or what.
There we go. Yeah.
So now you know what's interesting with that. I could take I could take the pendulum, Bobby. All right, and I can have two cards face down. I don't have to know what the cards are, but most of the time I know what they are when I put them down on the face down. But the pendulum doesn't know what the cards are. Now, what's interesting is I could tell you exactly what the card is, the color, the suit, and the number with the way that the pendulum is swinging. I've done that
Yeah.
before several times using a regular deck of playing cards, that is. All right, so I can do that,
Uh-huh.
and it actually
Yeah.
works very well.
Yeah. And I wasn't finished with the part about technical difficulties. Um, Now, Cloudflare since yesterday morning was having some problems, and they're still having problems today. Not much, but they're still having problems.
Well, just remember,
remember,
I, I,
let me finish. Cloudflare is like one of those content hosting DNS that also brought you that DNS of 1.1.1.1 or the Cloudflare Warp that also uses the same thing. So everything in the Cloudflare side is still broken. And one of my cloud PC services is also uses the Cloudflare to easily recognize, like, let's say you want to do like Moonlight, it's going to recognize the URL, it's going to find the IP, and you just go right in once you start it. The way it is now, you're with the current with the way it is right now, with the Cloudflare being down, um, the only way you can still do your games, but you have to use the IP address they give you per session, unless you want to take it to a different streaming app. If you do it, take
oh
it to a
boy.
different streaming app, it's good. But if you keep on using Moonlight, you gotta do it per session. You gotta redo it.
Yeah. Okay. Oofy, am I playing this too? Because I got a card that came into my thinking. And,
Um,
huh. That's a good one, Julie. That ain't what I saw, though. Well, so now was Julie right? That's the question. I'm not going to say my
yeah,
guess. If Julie's right, then mine's wrong, obviously. But mine could be later on. See, okay, now how many cards are you drawing, though? Wait. Well, that would be Empress or Priestess.
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So I got one. Now, funny thing, Julie mentioned a female of the Empress or High Priestess, which is a major arcana card, and I had the star as my first impression, which is a female on the picture. Okay. And then the other one that I saw that I thought of, color was blue, which would be um, the blue cards, which are the one that you like to pick all the time, Bob. You said the blue cards before. What is that? Now, hold on. Let me think.
Let me do something about whatever you're thinking.
The blue card, though, I'm talking about. Um, what is that? Oh my God, I can't remember.
No, I was just something that you should be doing, Opie. Share the YouTube link in the chat, in the guild chat.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, I see it there. All right. Now let me see. I gotta get over here to. I know which one I'm trying to think of, but I can't remember the name. There's, that's where I might have gone to another, my other self, and I can't remember anything. I hear something, Bobby, in the background. What is that?
Oh, I'm gonna see if I can catch a program that I missed earlier. That it just you just gotta have a slip of the like you get one of those slips that you forget what it was. I mean, I was trying to find out if the bishop was going to be on, and then I kind of didn't remember the bishop was not going to be on this week.
He had a ceremony to go to for his, for people being ordained, uh,
Yeah,
an event that he had to go attend to, and he was going to that event.
yeah, and this Linux cloud gaming service is pretty darn awesome as long as you know what you're doing. Sometimes it does take a lot of tinkering to do to make it work, but yeah.
Okay, there's a sword. Not the pentacles, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself.
Hello?
Oh no, I was actually was busy while both of you were concentrating so they could focus on Goofy.
Okay, not the wands. Apprentice, but that's not what the proper word is. You there?
Yeah, like I said, I'm still there. I thought you was gonna be playing that Goofy game. Yeah.
No, I can't even find what I'm looking for here. I know it's right here. That's at the bottom of the list. Now what the fuck? Where is that?
Alien party at Bronze Night, BYOP, bring your own probe. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what's up, BS? Yeah, they're playing some type of mind reading game. I might have to be trained on this because this noggin is probably not built for telepathy unless you are trying to blast your emotional energy to the house.
Man, Bobby, I was watching a show. It talked about uh, 50 of the very bad, meaning bad as in worse, creatures and what they taught. Like your sensational uh, health and wealth creatures, things like that. And man, I tell you, some of them you already knew, but some of them you didn't know, and it was like, wait a minute. Then when you heard the clip that they used to show that they're not that great of a preacher, yeah, exactly right. I mean, I didn't really pay attention to many of them televangelists anyway.
Yeah,
Usually, they normally weren't very safe to listen to, especially in the Pentecostal faith.
yeah. I think why televangelist is it's probably a dumb thing because even though you're a televangelist, does that mean that you can go ahead and make transgressions? That's definitely gonna throw you out.
Yeah, but you
I
had
can I can tell you for sure that when I go to Baton Rouge and let's say we take the Blue Bonnet exit to the church's temple, um, they have that church as you go into Blue Bonnet to to Blue Bonnet. They rewrite that big church, the mega
yeah,
church that
yep,
Jimmy Swaggart used to worship, that used to preach
right,
with on.
yep.
Now I don't. I kind of forget who owns it now since Swaggart got defrocked because of his transgressions. But there's gonna be a lot of more of these televangelists that's gonna fall because of their transgressions.
Okay, why can't
They
I
should.
find one? Okay, I don't understand why I don't see the one that I need. Goofy, what are you doing? Okay, hey Venus, how you doing?
Yeah.
Ooh, all right. I see strength. Major Arcana card strength. And the Ten of Cups. No, there ain't no full. Oh man, allergies all of a sudden. Every time I get on the air. All right, so who else is over here on Facebook? Everybody's on
Probably
YouTube.
no one. Sun card. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd say we're all supportive here. But let me see my cards now. Where are they at? Where are my cards at? Here they are. So CT is feeling pretty good after he got that extra toast today, Bobby.
Oh yeah, because that was that poem
Yep.
that CT did.
Yep. Now, see, these aren't the same colors that I know. What is that squeak?
Oh, that's my chair.
Oh, well, we can use these. That's fine. We'll use these. But these aren't the same colors that I know. Why can't I get that? Maybe I need to look at my phone and see if I can find a picture of what I was trying to think of with the suit.
Yeah. Be nice with the night bond. These are just doing his job.
Oh, hey, I don't know if I weighed that amount of gold right, but if it is right, I weighed some gold that I have, the big chunks of gold that I got from Canada area, and it was 3.21, just over 3 grams for the weight.
Damn.
So if you look at that and you look at the weight of how much a gram costs, look up that weight. If you look up the cost of a gram, it's about $65 a gram.
Oh no,
Okay.
Venus, if I have an elephant, I would have been evicted already. Because it will cause lots and lots of damage.
And George wouldn't like the big elephant in the house either.
Nobody will like it. Not even the animals. Not even the town itself will love it.
Here we go. That was the one. Oh, wait, that goes with the other angel cards. Never mind. Go back. It's been a long time since I used regular tarot card deck. Trying to go through all my pictures that I've had for years. Not easy to get to.
Yes, I want to tell you the truth. I should have not been banned from my local Inform Your Night group because they want to try to be like assholes.
Why were you banned?
Bec- well, I have no idea, but they're nothing but an ass, but they're nothing but buttholes on that group, and I told them about it. I've been telling them about it, but they just want to just hey, and it's like yeah, hey, it's not right. It's not right. If you're gonna have toxic people in a group, they need to go. They probably will need to be dealt with. And they own a thrift store at where they're at. I wouldn't go there today because that's where I'm going to start some help. The only thrift store that I would go to is walking distance. I could just walk up just about a few streets at the backside, and then I'll be hitting that thrift store 79. And what's
Yep.
also good about it is every Thursday they have the pantry.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you gotta make it a monthly thing. So they'll notify you if you come in too early, if it's too early and stuff. So I gotta wait yesterday. I gotta wait till December.
Oh yeah.
So there's like a period that you gotta go to. Now in December, you can go again on the first Thursday. But if you miss the first Thursday, it's quite all right. You can just go at any time now.
So the food shelf where I would go if I was gonna go is about an hour and a half away in Jackson, Minnesota, which is at the
Yeah.
military, the National Guard area that they have a big warehouse that you go to. And you got to go and fill out the paper and get approved and all that. And it's like, I'm not going to go through all that and get some old food that they're giving out to everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've used that app before, Goofy. I didn't read the instructions. I just played the app, and it was very good. It does work. All right, who wants a reading with the regular tarot card deck? My learning one, but it's still a regular Rider White, Rider White, Rider
That's,
Waite.
that is just one messed up game.
Huh?
Yeah. But put it in the guild chat. Oofy. Put that link in the guild chat.
All right, Oofy, you want one? All right. How many cards you want, though, Oofy? Don't say 72.
Oh, what cards are you using? The Sensor Tarot?
Yeah, the learning ones, you know, but yeah, the standard tarot card deck.
Alright. I think after Oofy, if either Julian or Venus wants one, I'll do a 4-card.
Okay, 4 cards for Julie. I mean, 4 cards for Oofy, rather. He said Julian, so I had Julie in my head. All right, so. All right, well, look at that. Holy cow. Now, Julie must have been reading my card pool because I got the Empress for Oofy for the first card. Now, do you want me to shuffle them between card pools because they're all together? Yeah, why don't I do that? I'll do that.
Yeah.
Then it'll seem like we get a better pool when we do it that way, right, Bobby?
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready because I got my blankie boy.
All right. Ooh, there you go.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Yeah.
Hey, Blackie. I know you can't hear me, but oh well.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so now, okay. Looking good, Oopie, looking good. All right, here we go. We got them all. All right, first one that we got right after Julie was talking about the Empress, and Julie mentioned this one earlier. Look, that first card I pulled for Oopie. There you go. There's that one. All right, now come on. And then here's the other one. 4 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. You mentioned Knight before. I think you did mention a Knight of Pentacles as well. So there you go. All right, I hope we don't get in trouble with that guy talking.
Yeah.
And the King of Swords. Okay, now hold on. I'll take a picture of all these. All right, so you got a yes. You got a yes, maybe for your choices. The Empress. The Four of Cups.
Now, when you
Hold on,
do
hold on,
like,
hold on, hold on. The Four. Okay, let me start over now. The Empress. The Four of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. And the King of Swords. All right, now what?
okay, I do have a question when you do my reading.
Okay, go ahead.
Would be forced? Would me and my uncle would be forced to go homeless or find another place if we could not find a way to pay the rent? I mean, we got the money, but we don't have a way to pay the rent. Or we'll be able to find a way to pay the rent. I mean, take the drive to pay the rent because it's at the city. So
Okay, what is the issue with? I don't understand why you can't pay the rent. Not a
I mean,
way to.
we got the money to pay the rent, but to get there so that we can pay the rent's a problem.
I got you. So why aren't you able to send it in like on a regular payment? Or they
Well,
don't do that?
I'm not sure how the format is, but we usually go to the main office where it
Oh,
used
okay,
to
I got you.
be.
I got you.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can figure it out. All right, Luffy. Here, here it is. Now you're on. Okay, now why can't? There you are. But that ain't the way that I normally send it. What the hell is it doing? It's doing the same trick again. Stupid shit. I'm not understanding why this is working this way. It's about the stupidest thing. But I guess we'll do it that way. And that's not the regular picture though. Okay, now let me try to send a regular picture. Oh, wait now. Can I do it that way? Okay, we'll do it that way then. That's funny. Well, you'll have to rotate it, Goofy. Okay, how do I rotate it now? This is about the stupidest thing here. No. Goofy, I don't know if you got it or not, but this is not working. I don't know why I can't send it with the Skype. Taking me all day to try to figure this out. And I don't see you on Facebook. So I can't
He's not
send it
on
there.
Facebook. He's not on. She's not on Facebook. How do you
Then
do
I
that
can't.
so easy?
Then I can't send it to her. I can't send it to you on Skype because it won't work.
Search her. Search her. I know she's there.
I did, Bobby. Skype won't let me send the fucking shit.
That's something that you're doing. Something that you're doing.
No, it's not.
I
It did
swear
send
it
her.
is.
It did send her a picture, but I don't know why it's not coming up like it normally should. See, like
Because
that's supposed to send her.
I just did a search and it shows up on the top.
Okay, Oofy, you did get it? Okay.
Yeah, Goofy did.
Okay, good. You
Yeah,
got it. Okay.
she's got it. It's working.
Good. It was intense because I was going crazy trying to get this thing to work. And the phone is the issue, Bobby, not anything I'm doing. The phone with the new update screwed everything up.
Yeah.
It worked before the update, okay?
So, Julie or Venus, you want a reading?
Okay, who's next? Who is next? No, it's a technical issues, as always. Take it slow, take it slow. All right. Julie, are you next? And how many cards do you want? Okay, Venus. Venus, how many cards do you want?
I gotta give you some more water.
You're lucky I didn't ask what I was thinking when you said it that way. If Andy was here, we'd all be in trouble. Venus, how many cards? I need a number 1 through 4. And I shuffle in between each card so I don't have the same cards in line. Bubblegum in a dish? I don't have any bubblegum in a dish. Okay. Okay, you get 4. All right. You got your first one already. Got your second one. Bum, bum, bum. I hope Maggie is feeling better. All right, that one popped out when I was shuffling it, so that's number 3. I'm oblivious to what? All right, so we got the 4 cards. Now that looks good. We have the first card is 6 of Swords. Is a yes. Is that a radio program you're listening to?
Yeah.
Knight of Cups is number 2. And another yes. I do like the way these cards look. The Chariot. Who mentioned the Chariot? Julie mentioned the Chariot as well. And that's also a yes. So Julie must have been reading Venus's cards. It's funny.
How bizarre.
And also Goofy's cards, because she had the other one. Queen of Cups. All yes cards there, Venus. You got some good cards there. You know, I have major congestion as well. It hasn't gotten any better recently. But I've been fighting it off. Well, I didn't get to see the new show that they have on Thursday night on KGRA.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, we gotta switch that around though. Okay, save that. And now we gotta edit it again, rotate it. There we go. Now that's right. Save. Okay.
Now I can give you some radio news. Remember that conflict, that recent conflict with Palestine in Israel.
With who and what?
You know that battle at Israel.
Okay.
Yeah, the BBC is going to launch a AM station or what they call it medium wave. It'll be in Arabic, but on the AM now. I don't know what the frequency is, but did you not know in Europe they don't call AM? AM is actually called medium wave.
Venus, I don't know if you can see that or not.
Yeah, so yeah, and the cell phones and internet is definitely off at Israel and Palestine.
Venus Network. Did you get it?
No, Venus, we're talking about the British Broadcasting Company. You get your freaking mind out of the goddamn motherfucking
Hey
gutter.
now. Hey, no cussing, no cussing, no cussing.
So, does
um,
Julie
Venus,
wanna?
Venus,
Okay, Joey will do a reading.
Venus, did you get your pictures? Julie, 4 cards, all right. But Venus, did you get your picture?
Did you not know it's Sirius XM? I can get the BBC World Service 24/7.
But did you get your cards at Skype?
Yeah, Venus, did you get the cards at Skype? Assume that you still got Skype. Venus switched things around from Messenger to Skype.
Well, I guess that's 4 of cups again. We just had that one, and I shuffled the cards several times, and we come up with the 4. Oh, good.
She's got
Got
it.
it on.
She's got it.
Good.
Yeah.
Wait, I wanted that first one there. Okay, 10 of. All right, that's good. Let's try this again without messing up. This is for Julie, by the way. Yeah, see, when the phone software updates, it screws everything up on everything else because nothing else updates at the same time.
Yeah.
So it doesn't update with the one UE for the Samsung. That updates, and some things do not update with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it causes a big problem with some of the software. Okay. One more card now, then it'll be time to share them. Hold on, people. If you have
I
your
never
favorite,
stand BS anything. Okay? Not even a D-pick.
what?
Nothing. Just do Joey's reading, okay?
4 of cups. This is for Julie, maybe.
We got it.
I tell you what, yesterday's recording was interesting. Ten of Pentacles. That's a good one. Yes. I think Julie had a funny thing from the little app you have on the Facebook app, And said she's gonna be rich in 2024.
It's going to be a chaotic year.
But besides that, she's getting married too. So there you go.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know who the lucky guy is, but she's getting married and she's gonna be rich.
Tell me that is not fake news.
And 8 of Cups. And that's a no. And having babies, that's right. But we both got some nice houses. Queen of Swords. Maybe. Well, anyway, the baseball season is finally over. And the Rangers won the World Series for the first time.
Now, if you can get the Atlanta Falcons to win the Super Bowl without choking up.
No, if we can get the Vikings to win, but now they need a new quarterback. So I listened into a podcast yesterday. I don't know if anyone knows who she is. Dr. Rita Louise. You know that name?
Hey, is that how Super Sentai always works? The good guys always win? Or when it comes to fighting robots, they always win?
Good guys always win. All you gotta do is unplug the robot.
That's impossible to do.
That's
You
impossible?
gotta know how to hack the cockpit.
Ah. Alright, Julie, it won't be perfectly edited, but it'll be good enough to read. I ain't gonna spend time trying to figure it out here. Alright, so now. Yeah, Julie's on.
And the robots I was talking about, they start off with probably 3 or 5 separate parts, and then they have a sequence they can go to by pushing a button, and then it combines into a robot.
Julie, tell me if you got that on your Facebook Messenger. I think Skype might be the issue on the settings.
Yeah, if you do me and you can't send on the Skype, you can always send on the Messenger. I'll take the Messenger.
All right.
So you can get me on both Skype and Messenger. You know what I mean?
You're up next, Bobby.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
So you wanted 4 cards, right?
Yeah, I'll take a 4 card.
All right, got it. Good. Julie
At
said it went
least I
through.
don't have to worry about the rent anymore.
What?
Or getting, remember I was telling you about finding a way to get the rent paid at the main office?
Oh, you got that figured out now?
Yeah, they finally had to install that battery.
Oh, good. Well, then you don't need to ask the cards that. That's good.
That's correct. You can see.
All right, so you got 4 cards. I'm going to shuffle. It seems like they've been working better as I shuffle in between the cards, don't they? I don't. Oh, now this one came up again. Oh, and I just got that one. I had shuffled the cards already. Time for the news, though. Time for the news. Let's see what kind of bad news. Biden was in, or was it Maine? talking about the mass shooting. Seemed like he repeated himself like 4 times during that speech. I don't know who he was talking to. And that's
It's
Bobby
supposed to
answering.
be, yeah, and why do I always suffer from CTS? Can't type what? You don't have to say the darn word.
Can't what?
Can't type blank. You do not have to say the third word when it comes to CTS. There used to be a song that I was in a meeting of that Tea with the Queen, but they don't have a queen anymore. They have a king now.
Yep, firearm hunting opens tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah, can't type poo poo. CTPP. Excellent. Excellent.
Ah, okay, Bobby. All right, you got some good cards here. Let's see. Your first one is King of Swords. Says maybe. And now you can look at all these symbols and see what they mean on the card when I send you the picture. You can just read it, and then you can do more research and look it up, or you can just read it on the card. That's what these cards are good for.
Yeah, sure.
They're all right there. And then you got strength. And that's a yes. Strength could mean in a physical sense, or it could mean in a mental and spiritual sense as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that makes sense. And the Four of Cups. That's a maybe card. And that's probably where the financial situation was coming in for you. Pentacles and Cups deal with financial. But anyway, Empress is yes. Okay. All right, so this will be going to your Facebook. It seems to go through better than the Skype. That must be the Skype thing that's messing up with the phone.
Yeah.
All right, now I gotta do. Now, when you play any of the when you do the Skype for the game on the Family Feud, you gotta have that turned off. That'll be really loud.
Yeah. Yeah. Bill may not like it, especially if you're trying to watch AJ.
Okay, I gotta change that now. Okay, I gotta take that again. That ain't no good. I'm gonna save that, but we're gonna trash it because it's not lining up right. So trash it. Okay, go to the next one. Take it again.
Trash.
I
Trash,
couldn't
trash.
line up. I'm missing the edge of the card, which that's no fun when you're trying to read the card and you can't see it.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a problem.
That just really upset you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed AJ too because we're doing another show.
Yeah.
What? Hey, I got to do my own thing, you know.
Fabric never got back to you on Slacker. I know of a way that we can still do the Slacker replays. So
Oh yeah, we can do this. Do the replay. That's fine. And we could do that.
yeah, but we'll have to do it from the Podbean.
But the live streaming, as long as they're having audio issues, I don't think that's a good thing to even try to mess with. It really
Yeah.
doesn't make it a good show.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that would have to be good enough. All right, let me know if this is good enough for you.
So I would love to go back to the Podbean app and see how many shows we gotta catch up on.
The ones that I have on my channel.
No, I'm talking about go to Slacker 82 Alpha's channel on Podbean and see how many
Oh
shows
yeah.
we have to do. And then we'll do one like after the morning show until we are caught. And if it's on Sunday, I could do at least two.
Now I know I have you on here. Why aren't you showing up on the? I don't get that. Why aren't you on the top of the list, Bobby? You're always on. This is
You
dumb.
might be on the hang on, let me ping you.
Oh nope, I got you. I'm gonna send it. Got it sent now. Stupid, I had to do search on you though. You're live. You should be on the top of the list.
Yeah,
You got it now though, I think.
yeah, I got it.
All right, so there you go. So now, yeah, Bobby won't have to be homeless now. He got that figured out. I didn't know you were having that trouble. Pretty soon I won't have to worry about having to pay this monthly mortgage payment. I'll have it paid for. That's pretty darn amazing. But then I'll still have to pay for the car. Alright, so if it'd be like that one.
Yeah. All right.
Now, have you noticed, you've noticed some of the technical issues. We're having some difficulty. Just normal everyday things working right. I'm not trying to say any conspiracy thing or anything like that. I'm just saying be aware of it, and it's going to happen. Now, like I said the other day, is if you can get your ham radio license and you get a ham radio, that would be the way to go. Every state has their own.
I am going to direct you to something that I'm a member of.
Well, as I was going to say, that every state has their own places where you can take a test, and they're not that expensive actually. The radio, the equipment is what's going to run you the money, though, and yeah, that's going to cost you some money.
Yeah.
But
okay.
the thing is that you have to have a secondary option for your communication. Even if you break down and you buy one of those satellite phones, that would be better than nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I just like if you were checking the chat or checking your messenger, I just sent you a link. It's worth the 10 of year through PayPal.
Yeah.
They'll give you a what they call the CIDX messenger. It's a digital PDF format. So you probably can just go ahead and just read it with your tablet to see what's going on.
Yeah.
And what's also good about it, have their monthly Zoom meet that they do on there. So you can be automatically invited to a Zoom meeting every month.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's worth the 10 a year.
Yeah.
And
And but now you got to be aware of though is when they do end up, you know, if we have, you know, like the sun flare, the solar flare might take out the electrical grid, which will of course take out our communications. However, I think a satellite phone might be on a different wavelength. It might not, unless the satellite gets taken out from the solar flare, then we got a problem. But then the radio waves would probably be interfered with, but still be usable to some degree. Okay, so where the internet will be out, your cell phone will be out, you won't have anything. So think about that. You know, now if you're not worried about that, and you don't have anyone else to communicate with, and you got your family with you, and everyone you have is right with you. You don't have to worry about calling anybody. So there you go. And I got my brother and my sister that are in different states, so that would be something we'd have to look into. But everyone would have to have some kind of secondary communication option. So, and not everyone is going to. That's the bad part
yeah,
about that.
what to say if an emergency happens, you got to have a team that actually includes a hammer.
Yep.
So they can relay like, whoever they need to send to let them know they're okay.
Solar flares happen all the time, Oofy. Just we don't get affected by them usually.
Yeah, we usually don't, but uh,
But
but never say never.
no, but with the amount of solar activity that's it's on a 11-year cycle, right? So it's going to be ramping up again. It's been kind of dormant, so to speak, as far as the activity. And clocks get turned back Saturdays. Remember that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Now, with any luck, this might be our last time we have to change the clocks. They're trying to get a law passed where we don't have to change that anymore. So, which means that when we make this change, then it's going to stay on this time for all the time, which is fine with me. I don't really care either way. I don't care what one they choose, but they should just knock it off. Because they were doing that before because of the farmers, you know, working in daylight and everything like that. Well, now everything's different. Now they got bright lights on their tractors. They don't need anything for sunlight necessarily, you know.
Yeah, I want to
So
show this to Goofy if I can. There we go.
so what?
Hang on. Is it showing? Yeah, there we go. Check. Here's an app that I think Goofy would get since she is more of a open source Linux freak. I mean, I still got Windows, but they got that subsystem that you can get that allows you to run Linux applications. It's called Ham Clock. I may have to find the site again, But once you get the dependencies and then you code it and install it, it's like straightforward.
Oh yeah.
And you can configure it too. Like the map right here, I could just do this, the MUF, and then okay, and then it's gonna give you
Ham clock. What does that mean? Like ham radio clock?
that tells you what's going on. You see how like the solar
Oh,
report sunspot, find out how the how its solar frequencies are, what we're doing with the solar flares, decay, and then you got your solar flux. And then I think you just click anywhere on the map to find out what's the time there.
yeah.
So like let's say I want here, it's gonna recognize it and it's gonna tell you that. Yeah, and I think this resets after a good while too. Yeah. Okay. It comes nice and handy, Goofy. So yeah, I was just gonna have Goofy see that. Not yet, Goofy. Not yet. Not yet, Goofy.
No, but it's something we need to consider. Oh no, I don't think that in that end times when everything goes down, I don't think that anybody's going to be worried about no ham license.
Because we already got that Jesus license.
But you know what I'm saying? We're going to be more worried about other stuff, not if somebody has a license to operate a ham radio. So,
Yeah, Goofy, they do. I forgot how much it is, but yeah.
the one that I saw was on sale for some kind of sale for the summer or whatever. It was like under $300 for the whole thing for two different levels. There's three different levels for your license. The first one is your tech level, and then the other one is the operator's level or whatever. Someone else.
There's tech level, general level, and then there's an extra level.
Right.
If you could just do general, then you're okay.
But
But
if you can do the expert, then you get all three of them.
yeah, because
And the cost, yeah.
the tech
Uh, uh,
level, you could you could do um, you could do from 10 meters all the way up how far you can go in the radio spectrum. But if you get the gyro, then you can do the high frequency range, all the amateur
yeah. See,
bands.
I'd take the extra. I'd go all the way to the top and take the extra one. I already have an antenna on my tower to use for ham radio. Remember, Bobby? I showed you that.
Yeah.
So that's still there. I just have to run the cable, and then I could do that, and then get a base station, and I'd be right here, be broadcasting all around the world. So there you go. And here they have a thing for the emergency assistance program you get involved with. In Minnesota, I showed you that one website for that, where if you have your ham radio license.
Yeah. Good night, Julie.
Good night,
Uh,
Julie. Thank you.
oh yeah. Maybe what Doopy says is true. Um, you really do not have to learn Morse anymore. You know, back then you gotta learn Morse. You don't have to.
What now?
You know the Morse code.
Oh yeah, you don't need that. No, you don't need that. What they want to make sure is that you understand the rules and the regulations of what frequencies you can use, and then of course if you can make sure how to operate the radio correctly, but also if you need to do some minor technical repairs, I guess, you know. So that's what I think. Everything like tech license is for that, you know. But there's there's a lot to learn. Each test is about an hour long, I think, Bobby, is what I read.
Yeah, it's something like that.
And you have to go to a place that does the testing. You have to go and actually go to a physical place and do the test there. But
Yeah.
if you pass it, they let you know right away, and then you have to wait for them to send you the license. But they give you
Yeah.
they do give you a radio address right away. I think once you pass the test.
Yeah, but my goofy said you gotta pay for it now.
Yeah, and
They
then when you get the number, and now your
it's
exam is
called
good for
it's called call sign, not a number. It's a call sign.
right, right. When you get your call sign, it's good for your testing is good for 10 years. So yeah,
Uh,
so your license is good for 10 years, and then to renew it, if you don't want to have to take the test again, you just have to fill out the form to renew it. And as long as you renew it, pay the fee to renew it, then you got it.
I think I think if you get like a certain age, you can keep your license as long as your limit. You don't have to concede it after a certain period of time.
What's that now?
Like like if you get like a certain age, let's say you be like a senior real soon,
Oh
if you
yeah.
get your license, then 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 you don't have to have to worry about redoing your license is there as long as you live.
Oh yeah. Well, it's something to think about. That's for sure.
Oh, they dropped the senior rule? Damn.
Oh yeah, and then you just have to retake the test if you lose it. That's not a problem. No, you just pay the fee and make sure you renew it on time, and you're good to go. 10
Yeah.
years, I'd be 72 if I took it today, and or 73 if I wait and take it next year, and be 73 10 years later. So I don't think I'll be doing any ham radio 73 years old. Maybe, I don't know.
Never say never.
Would it be something we can get into though? And on some of that stuff, you can actually play music over the air. You don't get in trouble for it. uh, Depending on what I guess you might, but you still have some conversations that you can get into without any issues. On yesterday's recording, though, Bobby, there was that notification sound again, and I don't understand that
Yeah.
because everything's turned off when I'm doing the recording.
Yeah.
So what is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're not supposed to do music on
Oh yeah,
the
no,
air.
no music, no music.
But you can go like between 6.8 megahertz to 7 megahertz. As long as you're not touching the pescadore, you can do music if you got the right equipment, and you
Yeah.
usually can get away with murder.
Huh.
The
Well,
the only
we
thing
wouldn't.
that okay, let me finish. The only thing you're gonna be now, they always has time when there's pirate radio if it's on the AM dial or on the FM dial. When you're doing on the shortwave dial, As long as you're not interfering, you're okay. And there are still pirates that still does it today, and they don't. And the government just don't care about it because, assumingly, nobody listens to shortwave unless you're that type of group that's serious about it.
Not pirate radio. We don't do that.
Yeah, you can do Part 15, but it's got to be within the bounds of Part 15. You, yeah, yeah. When it comes to pirate radio, all they care is about if it's going to obstruct medium wave and FM. Now, like I said, you can do Part 15, but as long as you're in the bounds of the Part 15 level.
Now, Bobby, did you get my
Yeah, I got your cards.
Huh? Yeah. Did you get my promo that I did with the sunrise?
Oh yeah. You want to sit them up? We're gonna
Play that.
have
Play that one if you can. We don't have to.
I might have to upload it first. Yeah, I'm gonna have to upload
I just want
it.
to see if you can play it on here and see what it looks like.
Yeah,
And
like I said, I gotta upload it first.
and then I got the other one that I just did today, which I can't figure out the page transition for some reason. It doesn't want to work like it normally does. But I'll do more. I'll do more with that and do another one.
Yeah, so it's already on its way.
Yeah. Oopie. Yeah, 100 milliwatts will get me across the cornfield for sure.
Yeah. That's usually
Megawatts.
part 15. Oh, if we're talking about megawatts, then you're like a pirate. But here we go. Here we go.
All right. Well, I just made that the other day, and I use a site called Canva, Canva, and pay what is it a month? Is it $19.99 or something like that, or $12.99 or something? I can't remember now. Anyway, but I can do a lot of different things like that once I learn how to do all the tricks on it, things like that. The music comes from their selection of music. As long as I connect YouTube with it, then it's not a copyright issue. So as long as I get one that says it's able to use for commercial things, not that I'm using it for commercial, but you know what I mean. I can actually get I can do monetization with it without getting caught for raising money with their music, because that's one that's public and able to use for commercial use. That makes sense. So I did one today though, and I couldn't figure out how to do the page transition. Still looks nice though. It's all right. So yeah. I'm working on another idea that I'm trying to figure out. Can't quite get the right one that I'm looking for though.
Yeah. And I think you did another one today.
Yeah, I just sent. I shared it on the Skype, but I don't know if I sent it to you.
Yeah, you sent it to me.
Yeah, go
I
and
think
try
if you
that
send the
one.
dual shot, I can get it.
Yeah, get that one and play that one too.
Yeah, it's uploading.
It's only I cut it down at the most. It's only a 40-second one, but I got it cut down 30 seconds now. I think the one I gave you was 40-second one.
Yeah.
I was able to figure out how to fade out the music at the end instead of it cutting off right away. I guess everyone else went to sleep. Goofy's the only one awake tonight.
Yeah, where's Venus? Yeah, it's coming.
She got tired and went to sleep.
Yeah, so it's currently being processing right now. It takes a while.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. All right, here we go.
That's not too bad.
Yeah,
I got to figure out how to make that widescreen, though. I haven't figured that one out.
yeah,
But that wasn't too bad, though.
yeah. It's not too bad at all.
All right, so Venus went to sleep and Julie left as well. Goofy's the only one working late tonight. uh, well, the desktop is working good. That's a good thing. So sometimes I can use Bluetooth speakers to listen to music instead of my headphones. And I can be here on the laptop typing away, and I can be listening to the music over there on the speakers. That's pretty cool, huh?
Not too bad. Luffy, I have a question. Do you do parks on the air, or do you capture parks on the air? Because I got another app that you can use if you do.
Oh, okay, Goofy. We can fix that.
Yeah. Don't worry, we got this. Do you
That's good.
do parks on the air or sites on the air, or do you like grab parks on the air or sites on the air stations? Um, assuming she knows what it is about Polar and soda. Uh, it's called Parks on the Air Stations or Sites on the Air Stations.
Skype.
Ovi, I
Oh,
know you can get me.
yeah.
Ovi, you know better than this. I said, God damn it. Yeah, parks on the air or sites on the air. It's usually called parks on the air.
What does that mean?
It's like they got a ham radio station they can actually can put in the park, and they'll do like a session there.
Well, when I had my CB radio in North Carolina, I just had a regular antenna for my truck, but I had uh,
Yeah, Poda Parks on the Air.
higher
And
frequency set up on the CB radio, which was maybe a little bit illegal. A different type of crystal that they used. Guy set it up for me though, and I could talk at nighttime. It could do what they call a night skip or skip, where it would go like overseas just with the CB radio now. And as we
yeah,
had the right timing, and it was just right, we can talk quite a distance.
okay. Oh, here we go. All right, so uh, there's another app that you can use, and it does work on Linux. But as previously mentioned, this is on a subsystem for Linux. The Windows subsystem for Linux. And it will tell you about what prototypes are on now. So it's a cool app. Yeah, but I think you gotta have that Python to make it work.
Uh,
Yeah. And then you'll be able to filter between digital, Morse, or like SSB, also known as phone or just voice. Well, I think the real name is actually called phono. Yeah. So yeah, um, work many times. Don't get bored with MC8. Don't get bored with MC8 because it's. I know. Yeah. MC8's too easy. Just if you like MC8, just keep on doing MC8. There should be nobody stopping you. Yeah, under 5 watts. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So I
you
was
don't need
good.
a license. You don't need a license for 5 watts,
Oh,
do
you
you?
do. Yes, you do. Um, because amateur radio, it doesn't matter how much juice you put out, but how you're doing it is the big thing. Like
Uh,
especially when you're doing Morse or FT8 or even single sideband. But but once you learn MTA, then you know ham radio. And the CW, also known as Morse, you can do that from your own computer, and you should be fine.
huh. And what is FT8 now?
It's a digital mode. It's a narrowband digital mode.
Uh,
Yeah, so it shows you how to like work it and stuff.
Oofy,
Yeah, so
my antenna for my, if I had a radio hooked up to it, is on top of the TV antenna, which isn't used for the TV anymore. but the radio antenna is above that, so that's high up. Right, Bobby? You know that. You seen that one above the top of the
It's
tree?
right there.
Yeah. And I noticed something. I noticed this season. Before I cut down all the trees, I'd have all those leaves pile up at the side door. You know, that little cubby hole area beside the garage. And the interesting thing, the I only get the one tree here, not a whole lot of leaves. So there you go. That's one good thing, right?
Yeah.
I had a black cat. And he's from one of the neighbors here. But he came up. He has a collar on. But anyway, came up and he was eating some of the pizza crust I threw out there. And he came up onto the porch and looked in as if to say thank you, you know. Then he walked off. But I thought it
Yeah.
was odd
Blue
that
bounce. Yeah. So. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna say this only once, and then we're gonna be moving along, Oofy. Yeah, I did not know it was used for boom bounce propagation, following a VHF, UHF ranges. Now run. You may continue. Yeah, you was gonna say something, Ron?
what?
Yeah. What was you was gonna say before we got interrupted?
Oh, I'm just talking about the black cat that came up to say thank you for the pizza crust.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And no pile of leaves at the side door. I had like a pile of leaves every year. Now without the trees, I don't.
Black cat,
Spooky dog.
pizza, chopped trees, spooky ghosty dog. Got it. Here we go.
No spooky dog. I didn't hear any dog barking today. I did hear some weird squeak noises. I couldn't figure it out. And what you say is like a faucet sound.
Yeah.
I can't figure that one out.
And 1 hour and 48 minutes.
Hey, we did good for not really talking about anything today.
Yeah. I just hope for Maggie to get better real soon. I think she's been
Yeah.
sick for about maybe a month by now.
Yeah. Well, that happens when you work with kids a lot.
Oh yeah,
And
sleepless all the nights. What did we talk about in 10 minutes? That's what I want to know.
what can we talk about? Well, the new album that uh, came out, Danny Harrison, right? George Harrison's son, right?
Yeah.
And the man that played the new album, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't
And
think it was a new album, but yeah, she did mention it was from 2017 or something. So it won't be new.
yeah, I thought it was new. If you look back on the chat, she said it was new.
The music video for the latest Beatles song, for the Beatles' latest song is right on the money. Because they actually used AI for it. Do you know about that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they had to do that because obviously John Lennon isn't here, so they had to use that.
yeah. I think there was that was just John Lemon. I forgot the other one that died.
George Harrison.
Oh, George.
Yeah,
So
he had cancer. So the only ones alive
yeah,
right now are the Paul and Ringo.
yeah. Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr. Does Ringo Starr was cool for his age? That's what I want to know.
Does he look what?
Does Ringo Starr look cool for his age or no? I mean, he can still do whatever he wants.
Oh yeah,
I think it is.
he does have a big charity thing that he does every year. Peace around the world thing, and he always has a special show for that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
Tracy Henry on the Facebook side.
who?
Tracy Henry, Facebook.
Okay, what do they want?
She wants a reading.
Oh, okay. Want does she want one with the regular cards? And how many cards? If you can get that answer.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't see that request.
Yeah. Okay, well, she has a question.
Yeah.
So, how does my crush Curry feel about me?
How does what?
Her crush Curry feels about her.
Oh, okay,
Like,
I see her now. Okay.
how good is her new boyfriend or something?
All right. And nice to meet you, Tracy. Glad that you got your name cleared on the StreamYard thing.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are having issues with that, and it's right there on the top of the message that shares that. How many cards do you want, though? And let me see. So you have a new relationship? Is that what you're saying? Now, I'm not a psychic in any way. Well, not really a professional psychic. I do the readings for fun and entertainment uses mainly. Every once in a while, the information is helpful and it could help you understand something that you're needing to know. So, and nice to have you on our show and visiting with us. And welcome. And
Yes.
also be aware that we have other shows. You can explain that, Bobby, if you want, as I shuffle here.
So we do. Okay, I can show you one that we do every. Oh, new boyfriend. Yeah,
Okay.
let me
And
show you one.
how many cards do you want?
Yeah, okay.
3 or 4?
All right. You want like a three card, like a one card, or you can have up to 1 to 4 cards.
I got 2 really good ones already, so
Yeah, I'll show you the one that we do on Thursday after Ron does his reading. And if you want, Tracy, Ron can send you the photo via messenger if you want to consent to that.
yeah. I got 3 cards that I pulled for you since I didn't get the answer for the. If you want 4, we could do 4. But I got 3.
Oh yeah, 4 cards.
4 cards? Okay, one more then. All right. Well, Bobby, if you have her on Facebook there, and you can.
I'll just have to find her first.
Okay, there's your first card, 8 of Cups.
Or I can go into the
It's
Facebook.
kind of weird. You're looking away from the cups. You're like looking off somewhere. I'll send you the picture as soon as Bobby gets your information.
Yeah, I just have to find. Yeah. Yeah, maybe see if I can. Yeah, I'm just trying to go to Facebook in a different way, but yeah.
10 of Pentacles.
But we'll get there.
So far, you're dealing with finances so far. So Pentacles like money.
See if I
And
can find.
Cups is, if I remember right, Cups is more of a spiritual, where Pentacles is more of a physical reality. Okay, so Knight of Swords though, yes. So you got no, yes, and yes. Stay there, cards. Quit messing around.
All right. I'm gonna
And see,
look for you on your personal page.
this color here is that's your chakra color. Okay, on each card has one.
Oh man, how is she getting it? I can't even find her. Wait,
She's on Facebook. I can see that.
yeah, but it's not showing on Earth Radio shows for some reason.
Is she on my personal page?
I don't even see her on the personal one as well.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find her. Page of Swords. So you got 2 swords. So basically,
Are you on Earth Radio shows, Tracy?
oh, she might be on her radio personal page. And now we got people coming in here late. What are we doing? Oh boy.
Santina Jimenez, welcome.
Okay, let me see if I can find. Uh,
Yeah. If you're, yeah. How? I mean, how did you get us, Tracy?
no results found.
How did you get us, Tracy? Through the Earth Radio shows, or? Because
Errt Radio.
I am. Let's see. How about here? Okay, yeah, I found you now.
You found her?
Yeah, I'll just have to. Open it in Microsoft.
Tracy Henry, all right. I have a name here.
Yeah.
Tracy Henry. Which one is it though?
Yeah, she's actually on the Earth Radio personal.
Oh.
Hang on. Hold on. Yeah, let me.
Now I got, okay, send her. You want to share it to your name so I can look her up?
Your
I'll take the picture while you're doing that.
Yeah, go ahead and do the pic. I'm gonna. Yeah, so Tracy, if you want, check your messenger. If you want the results of your reading sent to you, and Ron can send me the results to me, and I could just go ahead and send it to you. So check your messenger, Tracy, if you can. Um, and Tracy says it's okay. You really don't have to send the pictures if you don't want to.
Oh,
So,
I
so,
got it.
so, so, do you consent or you don't consent?
I got it. I'll send it to you, Bobby, and then you can send it to her. That'll be good
Yeah,
enough. I'll share it to you on Facebook.
yeah,
Tell me you got it, and then you can send it to her, and then she can take a look at that. The other one, Santina. Hello to if you're new here, please like, subscribe, and share. And we are here every Friday, and usually we do readings earlier. We're not usually here this late doing readings.
yeah,
We're almost done. But if you want a reading, Satina, we can give you a reading. And of
yeah.
course, we'd have to find you on Facebook as well to share the picture with you. Did you send that to her? Send that to
I just
Tracy.
did. I just did.
All right, there you go. Hopefully, it says something for you of a good message. Um, I just basically pull cards and hopefully gives you some kind of information that you might need to know. I don't know if it has given you anything about your relationship. Um, it looked like it's more personal on the financial side.
Yeah. So,
And
Santana, do you want your reading if you're still here? I know we was focusing on Tracy's rating, so
but on a
don't feel. Most people think we're ignoring them whenever they do that, and we are
hey,
not. We're just focused on one thing, and you just have to have a
don't
little patience.
Tracy. I send you the picture of the cards. Now these are learning cards for the tarot. I don't spend a whole lot of time to explain them because well, that takes away from the show. And it's more fun to take a look at the pictures, and you can kind of do the research on what it means, and more or less. But the Eight of Cups, um, early, I don't really do past, present, and future. I kind of do the whole thing all at once, one long
Yeah,
storyline.
and you
Um,
should. And Tracy, you should have a Facebook message from me with your cards.
Now the Eight of Cups, the guy is looking away from the cup, so he's looking elsewhere for riches. He's not looking at what he has. So that means like early on in your situation, not your guy, but in the picture shows a guy. All right, and so you were not paying attention to your finances early on. Now your third card, which is the Ten of Pentacles, I think it was. Let me check that picture. Yeah, your second card was
And
Ten
what
of
about
Pentacles.
Yolanda? Yolanda's here.
Yeah, and then the Knight of Swords. Well, that just means you were going somewhere. It says yes. You have a no, a yes, and a yes. You got three yeses on the bottom. Look at those cards, okay, Tracy. And when you zoom in on the picture, you can read the writing a little bit better, and it'll explain what the card is. Now, on the color of the chakra, each card has a color on it dealing with your chakra. Okay? Know anything about chakra levels and what they mean. And then, of course, it talks about different signs of what each symbol is for whatever the card is dealing with. All right? So now you'll have to look into that on your own research and learn more about it. These are learning cards. That's why they have all the information right on the card, and you can look it up. It has a reverse one, but I always use it upright just to make it easy.
Yeah.
If I try to do the reverse, and I get confused trying to figure things out, that's not any good. Again, that would take away the time we have for the conversation.
Yeah.
Did Satina want whatever her name is?
Yeah. I don't think Santina. I think Santina
Okay.
got mad and probably just left.
Oh no.
I mean, it's. Dad, don't do that. Just have a little patience and stuff. That's because when you do like that, you're just leaving. You're just. There should be a law against if you're just gonna come in and say hi, but leave. You definitely should not be here, for sure.
And you can
A
definitely
lot
come in and
of
say hi.
yeah. Don't just be coming in, say hi, and not do anything
Oh,
else without interacting and
now
stuff.
Bobby, now you have Yolanda's Facebook name,
I
right? Remember?
still do not have Yolanda on Facebook. I still cannot find her.
Okay, she has a different name. I have it though. Let me go ahead and send it to her. She
Yeah,
wanted to
send
come
it
in
to
and
me.
say hi. Okay, hold on. Hold on, Yolanda, I'll get it.
Oh, she wants to read it too.
Yeah, we're gonna send her. Let me see. I know I got it. We were just talking. Let me see.
And while you do that, I'm gonna get some more water.
No, I know I got it. I had it. Um. Oh. Come on now. Where are you at now? Why are you not here? Talked before. We were chatting the other day.
Yeah.
Yolanda, send me a message under your name that we were talking on. For some
Yeah.
reason, every time I try to do this, it doesn't want to come up.
Yeah.
I know I have it. I know I have it. Oh, there you are. I got you. Never mind. I got it.
Uh,
Okay, Yolanda, here we go. We're gonna send you the link. There's tonight's link. There you go. Okay, Yolanda, I got it. Yeah. Your cards ain't there yet. Hold on, I'm gonna do them right now. So Tracy, like what I was saying, it's on your cards. Go ahead and read the cards and see what the meanings are for the different cards, for the cups and swords and things like that. On the card itself, though, is it explains exactly what each card means. So it's kind of like your own self-awareness. But with the three yeses you got one no and three yeses dealing with your current question that you had, I would say that it should be positive. And But the card reading itself was mainly dealing with finances, and you have moved. You have moved recently, but now you're kind of like Page of Wands says you're defending what you have now. So you're in a permanent place, more or less. But you have moved probably within the last, I'd say you moved within the last 5 years, just guessing. I don't even know where. Doesn't make any difference at this point. It just says that you're a mover. You like to move around. All right, this is for Yolanda. You want 3 or 4 cards, Yolanda? And Yolanda, if you're on Facebook, click on that link I sent you, and you can get into the chat here in the main show. All right, well, there you go. 3 cards. Oh, good. Okay, I got the 3rd one right here. Hold on, let me. One more shuffle here. I like doing it this way because then I know I get the cards mixed up good. Okay. All right, first one is King of Pentacles. All right, so yeah, you're on YouTube now, but if you go to your Facebook chat, you're the one that we know. Get on to your chat on Facebook, click on that link, and I can let you into the panel, or Bobby can.
Yeah.
And then you can introduce yourself. We'll go only a few more minutes here tonight, and if you want to get connected this way and be on it the next week, we can put you on as a guest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I sent you the link to the studio.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to show Tracy that one of the shows that we do.
7 of Swords. No. Alright, so I'll send you that. So now you have a yes, a maybe, and a no. Your chakra colors are red, looks like green and yellow, maybe. I'm seeing that color right. My eyes don't see very good color, so I don't know.
Okay, while he's doing that photo, I'm gonna present this deal to yes thing. Here we go.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. So we should have that picture sent to you, Yolanda.
Yep, I'm going to do it now. She should be able to get the link to come on in here. Okay, there we go. There she is there. Okay, there you go. Yolanda sent it to your Facebook, and right before that is the link to get in here if you wanted to try that out, and then next week you can get here without any issue.
Yolanda should be on Skype.
Well, I went to the Facebook there. That's how I have her. But that is it for now. Yolanda, check your Facebook Messenger. You got your cards there, and you have the link for the studio. We'll wait to see if she comes on here for a minute. We're going to wait only a few minutes, and we're going to head out. Yolanda, are you still here?
Yeah. If not, we can just call it a night. I don't have to play the DOTS again. I'll just have to play the intro.
You can play the sunrise one that I did, and then play the UFO one.
Okay, yeah, that could do. So, like I said, we're going to give her about a few minutes. If she doesn't show, then all right.
We'll try it again next week.
Yeah.
Go ahead and play the sunrise and the UFO one.
All right.
Yep.
Here we go.
All right, she's finally got the link. She's trying to figure it out, so hopefully she'll get it Then wait a few more minutes, Bobby, see if you can get it. And then after
Okay.
that, we're not going to be that long anyway. We just want to make sure she knows how to do it for next week. Next week, then we'll have her as a guest. But I want to test it out here, see if you can get on. All you have to do, Yolanda, is click on the link in your messenger, and you can get right to the studio. And Bobby can add you to the show. Well, I can, but Bobby controls that part, so we'll let him do it. We're waiting for it now. We'll wait just a few more minutes. We're over our time, over our normal 2 hours now, so.
Yeah, we are.
But now, Bobby, if I thought I shared you the name for her on Facebook.
Just say it again, because I don't think I remember. I don't think you never did that. Just do it again if you have to.
All right.
Should have been a private day.
Yeah. But all right, and no worries. Don't get upset about missing tonight. Next week, what I could do like I did before, I'll just send you the link. But you gotta look at your messenger though. On your Facebook Messenger.
Yeah. Use the messenger app to get the link.
Yeah, I sent it to you on your messenger. Let me go over there and make sure. Okay, yeah, you're there. I see you there. Let me try it again. I'll send the link one more time. I'll see if that.
Yeah,
Maybe.
but I really don't know her profile pic. That's the problem. I don't know her profile pic.
I'll give it to you now. I'll send it to you, and then I'll send it to you this way. That's what I thought I did last time.
Yeah.
See, I thought I did it like that last time. Maybe I didn't. I don't know.
Okay.
See, I thought I sent that one to you the last time. Okay, now you got to the end of the messages now. You got the message for the link. So just click on that.
Yeah. And
All right, Yolanda, yeah, just click on that link. And didn't do nothing.
all right. Let me see if I can do it.
Venus,
I
how you doing?
downloaded my phone. And welcome back, Venus. Yeah.
Why don't we just
Because
put the link in there?
that link is supposed to work. I have no idea why it's
Well,
not working.
let's put it in the main chat here and see if it works that way. Let me do that. Forget it. Now anybody can
Oh,
click it.
I do have her, but as previously mentioned, I can't send her a friend request.
Yeah,
So
that's
check
right.
your messenger, Rosie. The link is supposed to work.
See if that link works in the
I am.
chat.
Yeah, check your messenger, Rosie. Yolanda, check your messenger.
Oh, I just posted her Facebook page. Oh no, we want to get rid of that.
Yeah, we need.
delete that comment.
I think you gotta do it on the YouTube side.
No, we can do it right here.
Yeah.
Sorry about that one. Oh, do that other one. Do that other one
You
now.
do the YouTube one too.
Yeah,
I
you got it.
cannot. You gotta do it.
Oh my God.
No, you gotta do it.
I'm doing it here and it ain't let me do that here. That's retarded. I can't do that and go there. This is dumb. Okay, copy that then. I pasted the wrong one. That's one I wanted to paste there.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. I have to leave here and go there then.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit. This is fucking total bullshit here. I should be
Yeah.
able to delete it from the fucking studio. This is fucking retarded.
Yeah. You gotta go on the platform for that. Yeah, but the link is working. It's something that you gotta be doing. Yeah, it's
There.
something that you gotta be doing to not make it work. Because I know it's
Remove.
working.
There, now that should be removed now.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid. Now I gotta go back over there. It's just that I should be able to delete it from the studio. I'm the fucking boss here.
No.
See, I should be able to delete it
Oh,
here.
there's that troll again. There's that troll again.
Well, who is that now?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Ban user? That's what we're gonna do. Well, how did they get past the Nightbot?
I have no idea.
Well, I banned her. So there you go. So okay, Yolanda ain't gonna get in here now. So
Yeah, I don't think so. It's something. I think it's something that Yolanda's doing to not make it work.
but yeah, the link works here. It should work there. She should be able to get to it.
Yeah.
Timing them out. She's a troll. She needs to be gone.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Well, there
There
she
we go.
is. Well,
All right.
no, I don't think she has a KO, but Yolanda, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hey, yeah, we can hear you.
Despite
Sorry
not
about the
having a
headache.
KO. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't mean to post your site on the YouTube channel. I had the wrong link. Oh boy! And then
That's all right.
I was trying to get rid of it on the studio side, and it wouldn't let me.
It's all right.
So
I
now you know.
I don't know where
Now you
the
know how to get
video
it.
is. Now I know how to get here. Sorry about that.
There should
Sorry
be
about
a tab to use on your side for that.
that.
You're on your laptop or your phone?
My phone.
Okay, on your phone you should be able to use your front-facing camera. You should be able to use it. I
Yeah.
know sometimes the controls
Yeah,
on the
there
phone
is
are.
a picture, but I don't think you're going to
Oh,
be
I see
able.
it.
Yeah, you're supposed to be using your permissions thing. You're supposed to
Yeah,
consent to
I
that.
got it.
Now, if
All
you're having
right,
a
Venus.
cupboard, now if you have a hardware cupboard, you might want to uncover it. And
No, it's
yeah,
not.
that's okay.
It's
That's
not
okay.
covered.
It's
Well, we got you here in the studio. You don't.
Ha,
We'll get the camera worked out later. We'll do more testing next time to get you warmed up. So at least we got you here.
well,
Anyway,
anyway, I am here.
yeah. And now weren't you a guest on? I know you go to the different shows we go to, but you were a guest with Craig and them at one point, weren't you? With
Uh,
Three Beards, Three Beards.
I think I was.
Yeah, long time ago, quite a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's actually how I
So
know
I'm
you.
actually. So I actually go on whatever pops up agar or algorithm,
Yeah,
algorithm, algorithms. Yeah, whatever
yeah,
that word is.
I know.
Sorry, I had a few drinks, but um, yeah. So I'm on a lot of different paranormal, Bigfoot, whatever.
Yeah, I.
So
Excuse me.
so recently, like I did a podcast that I actually got on a podcast and I did tell a story about, like, to me it was creepy because I did have something that happened to me, and I've had a lot of stuff that's happened to me that I've written down and typed up and whatever else, and it on a spiritual journey that, you know,
Yeah.
and
Well,
now that
we're
I'm more into it, so
yeah. And now it's a little bit more easier to. Of course, more easier makes no sense in that phrase, doesn't? It's easier to talk about things because it's more free to discuss it. Okay.
it is because
And
people don't, whether or not people think I'm weird or that didn't happen or whatever, you know.
we're
I
all
don't
kind of
care
weird.
if people think that it didn't happen because it happened to me and I know what I seen or what I witnessed or what I heard, and it's not, I'm not going to say it's on a daily basis, but it's, you know, it's going to happen whenever.
Yeah, and here on this channel we deal with weirdness, we deal with strange things, and we deal with ideas that we have that may or may not be right. Most of the time, people say wrong,
But
you know,
yeah,
and
hey, I I I I believe that what I believe is not going to be right for the mass part of the population because they are not on our journey,
right,
and whether or not they believe, I don't care because I know what I seen and what I heard and what I witnessed, And if you don't believe that, then hey, you know what? You
Yeah.
go on your way and I'll go on my way. And I
Yeah.
know what my way is.
And I think we can be religious, or we can be a Christian. We can be whatever your religion is. Your faith, Mormon. Bobby is Mormon. I'm a Christian. We all kind of believe in the wholesome religious values. Okay, and so it doesn't matter what faith we are. What matters is if we're sincere about what we believe in. Okay, that's what matters. Now, we talked with a guy from. He was Muslim, right? His screen
Yeah.
name is Empire somebody, and we used to have some really interesting conversations, and we didn't hate each other, and we're on totally different sides of the coin, and spectrum of the religious faith, but yet we could talk and have a conversation, adult like conversation, without getting mad. Okay, and
Right.
that's what I like about my channel, is that we can do that without anybody. We just had a troll come in, first one in a long time that we've had. Came in here and did something. They didn't like my tarot card readings, I guess. But anyway, uh,
Well, you can't please everyone at the same time.
right. And what I look at now is that we don't understand a lot of what the Bible teaches. Okay, I don't care if you have several degrees in the religious theology. I don't think you understand what the Bible is teaching. Okay.
Oh,
Now the thing is, like this here, we talk about um, uh, in parts of the Bible it talks about you die once and then judgment. So in other words, everyone is dead, is sleeping and waiting for the judgment, and then they'll wake up and go to the judgment seat of Christ, and then go to one place or the other, right, heaven or hell. Which I don't even think we understand that. But just
right.
reading what the Bible teaches, okay, and so just that alone is confusing, because if that's the case, then how are we having communications with human spirits? Okay, we are having intelligent conversations and communication with human, or we think they're human spirits. Okay, they say that they're the grandma, or they say that they're so and so, and they have a human name, whatever. It could be a mean spirit, a demon spirit that's just having fun with us. Who knows, little trickster, whatever. It could be one of those. I agree. It might not be a human spirit. We don't know for sure. We don't know 100% for sure. But I'm going with the fact that we don't understand what we're reading in the Bible, because we're looking at it through human eyes, and we've been brainwashed so many years of our life as to what something is supposed to mean. All right? And so, therefore, we're looking at it through, you know, not so good eyes. Okay, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so, we're all programmed to believe a certain way. We're all programmed to do a certain thing. We're all programmed to accept and receive certain messages. Okay, at any time. So, if you see a UFO, I might not see the UFO. All right. If you
Right.
see Bigfoot, I might not ever see Bigfoot. And I'm not going to doubt that you've seen it, but I haven't seen it, so it's not real to me. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. All right. Um, People tell me all about. I used to go scuba diving. I had my license, and then health got in the way, and I couldn't do scuba diving anymore. But I never saw a shark, and yet the ocean is full of sharks. I mean, giant monsters and squids and things, and octopuses and things like that. Very dangerous creatures out there all over the ocean. But I'd never seen them. No, I saw some squids. I saw an eel one time. I saw some other things that I couldn't explain, but I never saw a shark. So I don't know, the whole shark scare thing. I guess you have to be wanting it really bad to probably run into something like
So,
that.
so what you're saying is you got to manifest it all. You have to manifest what you want to see.
Yeah,
You want to see good? you're gonna see good. If you're gonna
Yeah.
see evil, you're gonna see evil.
Yeah. If you have an
That's it.
evil intention, you're going to get the
Yep.
evil response. Exactly.
Yep.
Now,
Yep.
if we do like the tarot card readings, I do it for fun. I do it. I actually ask the Holy Spirit to give me a message for the receiver, which would be the person I'm doing the reading for.
It's not what you say, it's what they perceive.
It's what the Holy Spirit wants to have you know. You know,
Yep. It's
and
what that's what I believe is what it's not what you say when you're so at my job. Sorry about the noise. But
okay.
at what your job, so at my job, it's not when I'm coaching my operators, it's not what I say, it's how they perceive it,
Yeah.
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 And that's how, you know, it's the way the world works,
Yeah.
I
And so
see
yeah.
this world is how we perceive it. If we want to
Yeah.
see good in people, we're going to see good in people. If we want to see evil, we're going to see evil. I mean, that's how I
And
I see it.
my main goal here on this channel is to share goodness, to share positive things,
Hey,
So go ahead.
Ron, so I wanted to share a story. I don't know if you guys have time for this
Yeah,
story.
real quick. If you wanted to hear part of your story, you can share a quick one.
So real quick, so one night I was sitting at home and my husband had went to work and I had my pit bull with me, and he so my husband when he's like, so we like to go play Keno. I don't know if you guys know what Keno is, but
Yeah, gambling. Yeah, gambling
yeah,
game.
yeah. So or like, all right. So my son, his dog is a pit bull. So anyway, he goes to work at 9 o'clock at night, and he worked through the night. And so he was sitting there, and I was getting ready because we were going to go out. And then all of a sudden, he turns around, and my house is like on a foundation. So the kitchen window is high up. And he turned around one night, and we were sitting there. And all of a sudden, his hair started standing up. And I was sitting in the chair in my room, which the kitchen is right there, and his hair started standing up. And I'm like, he started growling, and I'm like, what are you growling at? And this was before I had my cat. And he started barking like somebody was right there. And I'm
Yeah,
like, what are you barking at? And he was just barking away. And I'm like, what are you looking at? What are you barking at? And I looked and I couldn't see anything besides the cat, or not the cat, but um,
whatever it was.
whatever it was. And then through the kitchen window, and it's was high up. And I'm like, what are you doing? And his hair stood up on all ends, and I was afraid of the dog. I was
Yeah,
afraid of what he was going to do if I pushed him away to go look.
yeah,
And then all of a sudden, I'm like, if you are not here for my highest good, you are not welcome here. And I said that three
right.
times. And I'm like,
Yeah,
you are not welcome here. And all of a sudden, his hair started laying down, and he was fine. And I'm like, what was that? Like,
yeah.
there's more to the story, but
Oh yeah.
but I was told that there was an entity outside my house that he did
Hmm.
not like.
Yeah,
And now I pour salt around my house and you know, like to protect me. And I asked
right.
Michael Archangel to help me
Yeah.
to protect my home and my family. But yeah,
Now,
that was
Yeah, when you use salt, now do you use? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm asking a serious question here. You know, some people say, "What kind of salt do you? Can you use just regular table salt?"
No, I use kosher salt because it's already blessed.
Okay, all right,
Or
fair enough.
Himalayan salt, pink Himalayan salt.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Yeah, I don't use any of that. I believe that as human beings, we are higher than the spiritual world. In a sense, we're more
Yes.
powerful. Okay, we can tell the spirit to go. We can ask the spirit to come, and whatever the spirit is, it will go, or it will stay around. Okay, I had a shadow entity here. One time I saw it. One time out of the corner of my eye,
Yep.
and I could feel the negativity of it, which is
Yeah.
the first thing I see and feel. And if someone's negative, I know it like immediately. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so anyway, I told it, "You're not welcome here. You need to go."
Yeah.
And it left, and it never been back.
Yeah.
Now,
So
I'm not saying everyone does that, and I'm not saying everyone has that ability. But when you realize that we're made, okay, as human beings, we are made in the image of God.
yep.
That means we're special. Okay, that means we're higher than anything here on planet Earth.
Right.
Okay, um, we're lower than the angels according to the creation story, but we're going to be higher than the angels when the final whole thing gets done, right?
Yeah.
And that means that we're higher than the spiritual realm right at this moment because of our connection with the Creator.
Right.
Okay, so we can invite guests in if we have the time to entertain them or whatever. I have guests in my house all the time. I'm not inviting them in, but some of what I do with the tarot card readings, with the pendulum and things like that, I have these visitations,
Yeah.
and I know that they're here, and I have digital recordings that I do house recordings, and I can't understand the noises. I don't know. I go for my drives. You see me on my drives when I go on my long drives,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
no one's in the house, but I have an hour and a half of noises that are not not supposed to be there. All right.
So with me, I in my when I'm in my kitchen, out of my peripheral vision, I'll see a shadow, and I'll say, "If you're not here for my highest good, you need to leave."
Yeah.
And either they stay or they go. But I've also been told that I have my oldest brother here. I have a lot of protection around me, is what I was
Yeah.
told. And
And yeah.
being being that I I always ask for protection, and I believe that if I sit there and think about something for the longest time, I can manifest it. Like
Yeah.
anybody can, you know, whether it be negative, when people sit there and think about negative thoughts, they're going to manifest negative thoughts or negative actions, and then positive is positive, right?
Yeah.
But I also believe that I source is source, whether you believe whether it doesn't matter what you say, God, creator, universe, source, whatever you believe in,
Yeah.
you know,
We're all
it's
kind of speaking the same language.
we yeah, exactly. And it's gonna be what I mean, you can sit there and either you can manifest, you can sit there and think about anything that you want, but it's the intent that you're using. And same with people that say witches are bad. They're not. It's whether or not it's the intent that you're using.
Oh, there might be bad witches. No.
Well,
but
yes, there is, but it's the intent that they're using. But that's
I
why
do
you
know.
always have to have protection. And I always have a black tourmaline in my pocket
Yeah,
for
and
people
what it,
that
yeah,
with bad intentions that and I always have my vibration. I
oh
try to
yeah.
make it high, but it's people that you know.
Well, the friends that I know, well, Maureen on Thursday night.
Mhm.
She has her show on Thursday night. She's a witch, and she's admitted that before herself. And she knows her stuff very well. She does do positive healing work, and she does Reiki work and things like that. And she's very gifted in what she knows. And I know quite a few friends that have Reiki abilities. All right, and some people would say that's all witchcraft. That's all crazy stuff.
Right.
But but what I've dealt with Reverend Michael Carter, if you know who that is, and
I don't.
he was on the Three Birds podcast and on Joey Media's show, and I've had him on my show. I even interviewed him on my show here on Friday night. And anyway, he has done some healing for me. Uh, Not complete
Sorry.
healing, but made it satisfactory where I can survive with the pain. And but several people that have worked with me, though, I can feel the energy from wherever they are. It doesn't matter. I
Can
can
I
feel
ask you
their,
a question?
yeah.
Have you tried the crap? I had it in my head, but now I can't. The metaphysical anatomy on your condition.
Where would I find that on YouTube?
Yes. Just
Okay.
Google or YouTube metaphysical anatomy and put your condition in and it'll tell you whatever your past life or your karmic debt
I've been,
or
yeah,
whatever that has.
I've been given that reading from a few of the people that I know on a personal level.
But
And
just Google
okay, I'll do that.
metaphysical anatomy, and whatever, and then maybe you can heal yourself from there because
Yeah,
I've done that because I had breast cancer, and it my breast cancer was a karmic debt, like it from it wasn't really a karmic debt, but it was the lifestyle I was living, and I stopped that. Like
hmm
it, yeah, it was pretty much taking shit from my husband. Sorry to
yeah.
say, but I he was controlling, and I was not gonna happen. And I
Oh well.
stopped that, and it was so this lifetime everything that I've heard and everything, it made sense. And I'm living my karmic debt. I lived it, and I s- took over,
Mm.
and I started my spiritual journey because I accepted it, and I forgave my parents for the life that I lived because I was adopted, and that's yeah. It's a whole different story for
Yeah,
another night, but it
yeah. Well, we'll definitely have you back on, and as long as you need to take time to share your story, if you got to be on a few times or whatever, that's fine with me. And
yeah,
we'll figure
it's
out. And if it's time for you to share it, then we'll let you have
oh
time to share
I'm
it.
yeah, I'm it's already done did, and I can share it. It doesn't matter. I have the stories upon stories, and
Well, that
yeah.
sounds like, yeah, that sounds interesting. And Like I said, we're open conversation here. We try to be respectful with, unless I get upset at stuff. Sometimes I go crazy. But other than that, we try to be, you know, make it
Yes.
clean and family friendly, so to speak.
Yep.
Um, I don't have an age restriction 'cause I don't want to go through all that craziness. We don't like people coming in here trying to give their websites out, unless I'm sharing
Right.
a link for something. But in general, just somebody coming in like the Tarot Destroyer. They had 666 on their message, and we banned them. We got rid of it. So,
Yeah.
see, you can't do nothing to me.
Yeah.
You're out of
This is a
here.
Jesus stream. This is a Jesus stream.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, Bobby, if I cussed. I don't know if Jesus cussed, but
Well,
I
we're trying to behave. We're trying to behave. I know
I
we do
know
mess up. We do mess up sometimes, and
we do,
um,
but
if we have
it's
a couple of drinks and we forget what we're saying, that's the way that goes sometimes,
yes, I'm sorry, but
and
it
that's okay.
happens.
Uh,
But
on Monday night, if you check out Kevin Hale, he has a show on Monday night.
oh,
Um,
Kevin better bring the drinks.
yep, he is. And then if you follow Charles and Maria on Tuesday night, they have their Survivor Circle usually, and Maria always has her bourbon, glass of bourbon with her all the time.
Ah,
So if they're on the show at any time, they'll be enjoying their drinks, and they usually keep it pretty safe, though. You
all
know.
right. Well,
But
I thank you. I'm
yeah,
sorry
you
that
are
I
welcome.
can't find the picture because every time I hit camera, it doesn't do anything. So,
Okay, well, we're gonna work on that throughout the week here. This next week, maybe over Saturday, we'll try to figure that out for you,
all
and
right.
we'll
Well,
check.
I sent you my name, Rosie Alvarado, on Facebook. So
Yep, I
hopefully
got.
that.
Well, we know that one now. We got it all over.
All right. It's all over now.
But anyway, if you're not
It's
afraid of that, then we're all good to go.
all right.
Um,
I'm not.
uh,
I'm not afraid
yeah.
of anything.
No, I was trying to post the link to the.
Just the living. Just the
Yeah, there you
living.
go.
Not afraid of the
Yeah,
living.
so just remember, we are as strong as what we want to believe, and one thing that's for sure is that we are stronger than any spirit. Okay.
Yes.
Now, I'm not saying go out there and challenge things. That's just going to get you in
No,
trouble.
no, no, no. I don't challenge anything.
Again, that
If
your
it's
intention. Your intention is going to draw what you are intending to draw out. So,
yes, I do
um,
not challenge anything.
now
I go
researching.
with the flow. I go
Yeah,
with the flow, Ron. I'm not.
researching and challenging is something totally different. Like you seen that
Yes.
one ghost show. I can't remember which one it was, but they go into the house and they'd provoke the spirit to come out. No, you don't do that. No,
No. No.
and that's just crazy there.
I've heard
Um,
that I've had a spirit that came with the house, and I've got my brother here, and I've got a lot of protection, but I
yeah,
don't. I just let him be,
yeah, and
and if
that's like
whatever
the
comes
spirit.
in,
Yeah,
I'm like, hey, if you're here for my highest good, you can stay. If not, you got to
yeah.
go.
And
And
I have spirits here at my house that
I
I
just let
usually.
him be. I
Yeah.
just let him be.
Now I had one they were trying to get home. They were trying to get crossed over, and I didn't know her name. Okay, but my friend Tanya in Ohio, she Joey's wife, Tanya Medea. And anyway, we were doing some sessions, and again, she was a very high level Reiki master, and we were doing some work on my awareness of stuff and third eye and all that kind of stuff, and learning some techniques on how to be comfortable with my own self in this kind of a house. And anyway, I knew that I had spirits here, and I've seen some, and I've talked to them, and gotten to know who some of them are, and with my phone app and other things. And anyway, this one woman, I didn't know what her name was at all, but I noticed that she wanted help to get crossed over. So I said, "Well, you know where Tanya lives, okay?" And Tanya had done a remote view, and when you do remote viewing, they can see you also, okay?
Yes.
And now they can't really communicate or connect with you necessarily, but they know you're there. When
Right.
you remote view something, the spirits know you're there, and then they know where you are.
Yeah.
So they can go from one place to the next place no time at all. Okay, now, the one that I was talking to, I didn't know her name. I said, "Well, you seen Tanya when she was here. You know where she is. Go and ask her for help." So now I was meeting with Tanya about once a week on a Tuesday usually, and we'd have like an hour session and go through some steps and do some lessons and learn how to use the energy and powers and things like that on just understanding what I was dealing with. And so anyway, Tanya has this visitor on a Saturday morning overnight. Tanya would do her house screening at night. She'd get up and walk around in her sleep, in her spiritual self.
Yeah.
And she sees this woman in her kitchen with an old man. The old man is the old man that's still here. Okay. His name is Samuel, or Samuel Senior.
Yeah.
And anyway, he's about 80 years old in his time, and he's always building stuff. And I always hear him pounding away, and I've
Hmm.
heard other people tell me that too. And he's like building either furniture or toys, or maybe a combination of the two.
Right.
Yeah, anyway, um, this woman went to Tanya's house, and Samuel was with her because Tanya said, "Oh, well, next Tuesday we got together," and she told me about a story about the visit. Well, I had this woman, and there was an old man that was with her, and the
Yeah.
woman's name turned out to be Sarah. What's interesting is that on my phone app, Sarah was one of the names that came up on the phone app when I did a
Yeah.
scan. All right, Samuel is one of the names come up. Sam is the boy. There's a 10-year-old boy that's here. Well, maybe not 10 years now. He's a few years older probably now. But anyway, at that when he died here, whatever, he was 10 years old. And anyway, his name is Sammy or Sammy Jr. or Sammy or Sam. Samuel is definitely the old man. Anyway, Sarah went home that day. She got crossed over. Because
Oh.
Tanya knows how to do that though. Okay, and she
Right.
only did that because Sarah was asking for help to get home.
Yeah.
Okay, and so that's why Tanya did that. Tanya don't do that just for anything, you know, unless someone is asking for help, then she'll help them. Again, intention, depending on how you're working it. If you're
Right.
doing it with good intention, you mean to help people, then yes, she'll help.
Yes.
But if somebody's trying to do it for meanness, or no, you're not going to get help. So anyway, Samuel came back here. He didn't want to go, and he was offered the opportunity to go, but he didn't want to go, so he came back. So they have free will to go back and forth how they want to go. Now I don't think I've ever had another visit from Sarah, but I've had other visits from other spirits that I know for sure. None of them have been negative except for that one shadow uh, person, shadow man,
So,
I'd say.
on that, I would ask if they were there for your highest good, and if they are not, they need to leave. And you say that to them out loud. But those other spirits, if they do not want to cross over, do you have something, or I would ask, is there something of theirs that are in the house that
Mm,
they are attached to?
yeah,
I would
and I'm not
ask,
sure what
hey,
that would be. Yeah.
show me what. if you're not going to leave my house, what are you attached to? And then just get rid of it. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
or ask creator, universe, or God, or whatever you believe in, source, say, hey, they need to cross over and just,
But see, the whole point of my story is that dealing with if they are human spirits, then that means we got the Bible wrong with what we're
oh
talking
boy, that's another story, Ron. That's
about.
another
Oh my
story.
gosh.
That,
All right. All right.
Yeah.
We'll take care of this next time.
all right.
Now
Yeah.
we can leave on a cliffhanger. There you go.
That's another story. The Bible's another story there, darling.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Thank you guys. I'm
we'll
sorry
take
you
care of
couldn't
it.
see my picture. Bobby, you better get this shit fixed because this is not, I want you guys to see me.
Oh my gosh.
All right. We'll get it working. I'm gonna work on it. If we got time, if you got any time tomorrow, Yolanda, we'll get together and
All
try to
right.
figure it out.
Yep. I got time tomorrow. Send me a message.
All right. Good
Not
deal.
too early. All right.
No. I'm about ready to go to sleep now. So
All right.
we'll get up and I'll do my morning show. And if you hear me on Mixler, that's what I'll be on the audio side of things.
All right.
And then we'll take care of that. And then after that show, there we'll get together. Maybe after I go to town. I
Yeah.
gotta go to
I'd
town
love to
tomorrow.
tell you my stories. All right.
Yeah, we will. All right.
All right. Love you
All right.
guys. Stay safe.
All right. Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
All right.
All right.
Bobby, go ahead and roll that end one again.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you for hanging out longer than normal. And that was fun. We got to meet her finally and have a nice little chat. Hopefully that answered Oofy's question, at least part of it. And we'll have more conversations with Yolanda for sure. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, if she wants to be a guest a couple of times, we'll make that happen, and we'll just let her share whatever she wants to talk about, if that's all right with you.
All right.
And we'll have questions from chat and everything. And hopefully no more crazy people coming in here to cause trouble. Keep
Yeah.
them out of here. That's the first one I've seen in a long time. But all right. Yeah, we're out of here. We'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your night. Bye for now.
I'll see you later. Thank you for watching.